60,000. 60 times 1,000. 60,000. What do these figures represent? They actually represent the number of thoughts you have per day on average. Now, among these 60,000 thoughts, how many of them are actually negative ones? How many among them are actually constructive and positive ones? And how many of these thoughts are actually about the past which you can't control? And how many of these thoughts are actually about the future which you're over planning? Or actually, how many of these thoughts are actually random thoughts about things you watch, TV serials, or gossips, and many of the things which actually don't contribute to your life in a positive way to make you grow? So you actually need to really look at the quality of your thoughts, okay? And you also need to realize how much time you spend on your thoughts, dwelling into your thoughts, but actually it's time lost, okay? Because we kind of live on the autopilot mode where we're just living without thinking too much. We're just getting on with whatever is happening. Now, going with the flow is good, but you need to know where you're going as well. What I'm trying to tell you is we've developed certain habits which have made us live in a certain way that maybe that kind of lifestyle is not appropriate for us, it's not good for us. So what do you need to do? What do we need to do? We actually need to have a certain mindset in a certain routine which makes us live in a more peaceful way, in a more calm way, in a more constructive way. So what you need to do, and what we all need to do, is we need to count our blessings and practice gratitude every day. Even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's during a downtime where you've got nothing to do, and instead of just surfing on your phone and reading unnecessary things, maybe you can use that time to actually be grateful. Be grateful for a number of things you have in your life. Be grateful for having a job. Be grateful for having a family. Be grateful for having friends who care about you. Be grateful for any positive thing you have in your life. And if you find it hard to find good things to be grateful about, think about yourself. The odds of you being born is like 1/400 trillion. So be grateful for having been born as a human being, where you can analyze things, where you can breathe, where you can move, where you can make things happen, because everything you think about, if you put enough energy on these thoughts, you can actually make things happen. You can build things. But a lot of times, instead of building things, we end up destroying things. We end up destroying relationships. We end up destroying the environment. So we really need to be aware of what kind of thoughts we generate, which will make us aware of the kind of actions we end up doing as human beings. So this podcast is just going to be a reminder about practicing gratitude and counting your blessings. Be grateful for the good things you have in your life. Okay, and do it every day. Do it at the start of the day, before going out of the bed. Once you're awake, just bless yourself for being alive. Bless yourself for having a job. Bless yourself for being active and contributing to something at your workplace, in your family. If you're living a life where you're not contributing towards making it better, there's really no point. And I think most people are actually depressed or stressed because they don't feel that significant, so they feel that they're not doing enough. They don't feel important, basically. You may have all the crazy job titles next to your name or drive the most fancy cars, but deep inside, if you don't feel significant and if you're actually not helping people with your life, you're going to be very unhappy. So, my friends, try to think about what I've just told you. Look at your blessings. Be grateful for the good things you have in your life. And that's it. If you practice it every day, practice that routine, try to have it in your life, that's going to contribute to improving your life as well. It will contribute towards making you more happy. Okay, so I will leave you with this message today. See you very soon. Lots of love. Girish. Bye-bye.